guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe button down below and click the bell right beside it to be notified when I post a new video. And as you guys saw by the title, in today's video I'm about to be filming a middle school tips and advice video. So as you guys already know, or if some of y'all may not know, I'm going to be a freshman in high school this year. Okay, we moving on up. All right, so I already experienced middle school, so I might just go ahead and answer some questions about it, like different subjects, and also give y'all some tips about stuff, because I know a lot of people probably think a lot of different stuff about middle school, but I'm here to clear it all up and let y'all know the real deal. So if you want to see more, let's keep on watching this video. So I'm splitting this video up into a few sections. I have it all written down on here like I always do. I got school section, friends and relationships section, I got the bullying section, drama and rumors, grades and productivity, and then at the bottom is just YouTube section, which is basically it's one thing. But I will have the timestamps in the description so you guys can like click on what you want to see. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Actually, y'all, I had to show y'all something, so here you go. But y'all, before we get into this video, I just want to show y'all the first thing of my merch that I have. So here's the shirt. Oh, don't play with it. So here's the shirt. This is one of my first designs I made for my merch. Tell me if you like it down below. I'm thinking about selling merch. I don't really know, but yeah, this is my first design. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, back to the video, I guess. So my first section, like I said, is school. So the first question on here is, how do class periods work? And basically how class period work is, when you go to school, let's say you go to school at like 7:30, you would go straight to your homeroom. Where I'm from, you would go to your homeroom, you'll stay there till 8:30, something like that, maybe 9. You'll go to your first period, and when you go to middle school, you have 7 periods, sometimes 6, because I think this year we had 6. But anyways, yeah, you have 7 to 6 periods, and you go to that period for each class. You have 4 electives. 4 main classes, which is English, science, math, and social studies. And then you have extras, which would be like drama, PE, art, whatever else you got, like computer classes like I had, because I had computer and drama/theater. So yeah, that's how classes work. It's really easy. And the thing about middle school is it's way better than elementary, because in elementary you just sit in one classroom, but in middle school you get to walk around, talk to your friends for a quick 5 minutes between each class, and then go to your next one, and you get to see different people in each class. It's not the same people in one classroom every day. That's what I like about it mostly. Next one is, how do I find my classes? Well, if you're talking about on the first week of school, you definitely gonna have to ask like people that already been there, like people that's going to 8th grade. They'll definitely know where the class is at because they already been to that school. Or of course you can ask the teachers, or you can just walk around the school looking clueless, but I don't suggest that. So yeah, make sure that you're asking people. Like, you don't have to be afraid to ask people where your class at, because I sure would be like, where's ELA at? Like, I've been walking around, I don't see no ELA. So yeah, how you find classes, you ask somebody. Or at my school they give you like the number of your classroom, so you can just walk around the whole school and find that number. You could do that too. It works. The next question is, are the teachers mean? Okay, now it just depends, because you never know. Like, a teacher can be mean, teachers can be not mean. Sometimes they can be in between, because trust me, I don't know about that. But for the most part, I would say that teachers, they cool. They could be annoying. I wouldn't say mean. They could definitely be annoying, but mean, nah, I haven't really had no mean teachers that taught me. It's mean teachers at my school, but like, they didn't teach me, so I really don't care about them. But yeah, for me, no, I never had any mean teachers. I had aggravating teachers. They gave a lot of work, but they wasn't mean. The next one is, how do I keep up and have everything organized? Now, I am not the person y'all want to ask for this, because I am not that organized when it comes to school. Like, because I'm no person that like, I would get an assignment and I would do the assignment 3 days before it's due, because I feel like I work better like that. So I'm not really too sure on how to be organized with school, but I'm gonna try this year, and if I successfully be organized this year, then I come back to this question later. But for right now, I can't even answer that. I really can't. Next question is, what was your favorite class? My favorite class was theater. I absolutely love my theater teacher. She's the best teacher ever. Like, I just love her so much. And yeah, that's my favorite class. And then it says, what was your least favorite class? If y'all watch my other videos and y'all heard me talking about school, y'all would know my least favorite was algebra. Like, if I could get rid of algebra, I would do it in like a snap, because I was so aggravated with algebra. Like, I felt like, I'm not even gonna get into it today, but that was my least favorite. Nowhere near on my favorite list. So the next section I got on here is friends/relationships. I have 3 things I want to say about this, I think. So the first question is, how do I make friends? So what I would say is, like, I make friends really easily. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. If you don't want to watch the story, hear the story, skip ahead, but it's really short, so stay. Anyway, let me tell y'all a story. So this girl had called my phone, and I don't know who she was. Like, it was just a random number, and I always used to ignore it and delete, like, and end the call every time she would call me. But like, one time I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna answer the call and see who this is. So she answered the call. She was like, hey, who are you? And I was like, hey, who are you? And she was like, oh, well, I have your number in my phone, and I was going through my contacts, and I'm trying to see who is this. And I said, I don't know who you is. So she was like, oh, well, you sound like my friend, so let's FaceTime. So we got on FaceTime, and we started talking, and now we're friends. So like, for me, I make friends very easily. But how I go about making friends is, I basically like go up to them, like, we have the same class. I'll be like, oh, hey, what school you came from? Or you know anything about this teacher or anybody at this school? Or I like your shoes, like compliment them or something, because everybody love compliments. Like, if somebody compliment me, I'm like, oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. But yeah, make sure you just compliment people, because everybody love compliments. And I don't know, just start up something random. The next one is, what do you think is a good age to date? See, when I say this, I'm not applying to myself. I'm applying to y'all, because I'm different than y'all. Because I had a boyfriend like when I was 11 years old or whatever like that. But speaking about y'all, not about me, I think you should wait till you're 13 or older. I know some people say high school or older, but come on. This is not the 1900s. Like, okay, I would say 13 or older, because when you're 13, I feel like you've matured a lot more. Like, right now, I feel like I'm mature more than I was a long time ago. Yeah, I say 13. You can say high school, you can say college, whatever. But honestly, everybody's gonna do what they want to do, so it don't really matter to me. Hey y'all, it's Ed and Kristen here. I just came here to make a quick disclaimer and to say that it also depends on what your family thinks. And if your family thinks you shouldn't be dating until you're in high school, then don't date till you're in high school. Like, you can't just listen to some random person on YouTube. So yeah, I'm just trying to say that, because I know people are different, and I'm not trying to get like, no. But back to the video, because I know y'all enjoying it. Okay, and this next thing in this list is not even a question, but it's just something I want to say. Don't be friends with people who are always putting you down and bringing negative energy around. I think that rhymed. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I hate when I have friends and like every time I would do something, they'd be like, oh, ew, or like if you date somebody, they'd be like, oh, he ugly. Or if I wear something, they'd be like, what is that? Like, girl, did I ask you? No, I didn't. So make sure you're not surrounding yourself with toxic people like that, because it's not gonna be a good school year if you're just around all that negativity. So what I say is, kick them to the road. Okay, bye bye, tata, goodbye. Because I don't be dealing with that. Like, if you say something about me and you supposed to be my friend, girl, you gotta go. I don't care what it is, you gotta go. So make sure you're not putting that negative energy around you, because you want to enjoy middle school. Because everybody was telling me that it's gonna go by fast, and they was right. Middle school went by, it was like boom boom boom. Okay, it went by fast. So make sure you enjoy it and don't be surrounded by all that. Okay, and then the last question for friends and relationships is, how do I stop being friends with someone and how would they know? So how I stop being friends with someone is, I basically stop talking to them. Like, they gonna get the point after a while. Like, if they keep texting my phone saying like, oh, are we cool, are we cool, have I responded to you? No. So are we cool? No. Like, it's just that I just be like, I just ignore them, and I like they're not there. So if I want to be friends with somebody, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, we're not friends. If they text me and ask me, are we friends, then I'll say we're not. But other than that, I'm just gonna leave them on red, not talk to them anymore, and you'll get the message. Trust me, the message is gonna be real loud and clear. My next section in this video is bullying, and I only have one thing to say about bullying. One thing, one little bullet point, and that is never to do it. In the video. Bye. No, I'm just playing, but for real though, don't do that, because if you've never been bullied before, you don't know how it feels. And trust me, I know how I feel. Trust me, I've been bullied a lot of times. We ain't even gonna speak about that right now. Anyways, yeah, if you've never been bullied, you don't know how I feel, but that can really put somebody in a bad mental state. And I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand why people bully people. I really don't. Like, bullying, like, what are you getting out of it? Like, you're that insecure about yourself that you gotta talk about somebody else. Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I never talked about somebody. I have, but I never bullied somebody. Definitely not. Because like, that wouldn't make sense for me to bully somebody if I've been bullied before. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. But yeah, just don't do it, because it's not cute. Nobody likes it. And if you're one of those people that hang around with the popular kids that are also bullies, I just cannot deal with it. Like, I don't do it. And then my next section is drama and rumors. So I only have one thing for this section too, because I mean, we already know what I'm about to say. So I just have one thing to say, and it's, if you didn't hear it with your own ears or see it with your own eyes, don't believe it. That's literally it. Like, that's how you deal with drama. If you ain't hear it from yourself, if you ain't see it, don't believe it. Like, you can't just have anybody walking up to you saying anything they want and you just believe it. Like, that's no. You can't be that vulnerable. So I mean, just, if you ain't hear it, just ignore it. Like, if somebody talking about you behind your back, as long as they ain't say it to your face, then it's cool. Because if they said it behind your back, then they too scared to say it to your face. And my next section is grades and productivity. So for this section, I have a few questions. So it says, how do you get your grades up? Well, y'all, I would definitely know about this, because back in January, when COVID was like heavy, I had got COVID and I was out of school for 3.5 weeks, and my grade in algebra went like boop right down to a F. And I'm not ashamed to admit that, because everybody gonna struggle sometimes. But yeah, it went all the way down there. So I had to work my way up, and it took me a long time, because that was during second semester, and everybody knows second semester is one of the hardest semesters ever, because it's right after the first one when you first get to school and they trying to put all this on you. So I was really struggling at algebra at that point, so it was really bad for me. But how I brought my grades up is I worked towards it, and I got anything I could do extra credit. I went to my teacher's classroom in the morning times, in the afternoon I went to her classroom to get everything. I don't care. And then once I got glasses, I could see better, and then yeah, and I could actually read what I was looking at, you know. But other than me getting glasses, yeah, I would ask for any type of extra credit there is. I would go to her class in the morning. I would ask her for personal like help on it, because like, I'm good at most things, but you never can be good at everything. So I had to admit that I did need help at some point, and I went to her and I got my help, and then that's how I got all A's at the end of the semester. And y'all, when I had got my bad grade, I swear to y'all, I think I cried, because I've never gotten a bad grade like that. So that made me want to go up there, and I was so happy when I saw all A's on my report card. I was like, don't play with me, okay? But yeah, that's how I get my grades up. Ask for any extra credit you can. Ask to do things over, because I redid like 3 tests of mine. Not saying I failed on the test, but it was like a B, and I could have got higher. So I just redid it, got A's on them, and that just went towards my grade, and it kept building up, and then I eventually got my A. So yeah, that's how you get good grades and keep them up. And then my next question kind of goes with my last one, and it says, how do you even get good grades? And what I always do is I write everything down, because I know sometimes teachers be like, okay, y'all should already know this, you don't have to write it down. Like, no, I'm writing it down, because every time I go on a test, my brain goes blank and I forget everything. Not everything, but I kind of do. So I write everything down, no matter what. It could be the title of the slideshow, and I'm still gonna write it down, because you never know. When I get on test, my mind just blanks out. So I need to have everything written down so I can look at it and remember it, because I just cannot. I hate when teachers say you don't have to write it down, you should already know it. Like, no, you don't know what I know. I'm gonna write it down if I want to. And I'm a fast writer, so I always get away with it. But yeah, like I said, write everything down, no matter what. Even if you already learned it before, write it down again, because I promise you, when you get on that test, you're gonna be like, what is this? Like, when do we learn that? I promise you. So you better write it down. And then my next question and my last question for grades and productivity is, does grades matter in middle school? Now, let me just first say that I know some people say grades don't matter in middle school, because like, it's not going to college, but the grades is going to high school, and then high school will go to college. So for this to be good for you in the future, you need to be getting good grades all throughout. It's like a domino effect. If you get bad grades in middle school, the bad grades can go to your high school GPA. Then your high school GPA gonna be really low, like the 1.5. Then you have to have a long It's gonna be a long time trying to build that up. And if you don't build it up, you can't go to college. Then what? So what I say is, you better get good grades in middle school, because right now my GPA is a 4.8. 4.8 in middle school. Now I can show y'all a screenshot of it right now because I'm telling the truth. But that GPA goes to my high school GPA, so that way I'm already at the top, and the only place I can go is bottom. But I'm definitely not going to the bottom. I'm staying at the top. So what I'm saying is, you need to be making good grades, especially 8th grade, especially 8th. Maybe not 6th, but 7th and 8th. Oh my god, if you don't make good grades, it's gonna be bad, especially 8th, because they looking at you. Because I've been going to a lot of high school programs and stuff. They looking at you in 8th grade, and you have to get good grades 8th grade. There's no doubt about that. And then my last section is the YouTube section. And for this section, I only have one question because I couldn't even think of nothing else to add. So this question is, how do I handle being a YouTuber and also being a student at school? And honestly, I have to work on that myself because school is about to start for me August 16th. Save the date, because I have a lot of back to school videos coming, aka my first day of school. Get ready with me. Anyways, let me start promoting my other videos. Yeah, I had to work on that too, because I'm already trying to figure out what I'm going to do about YouTube, because last school year I basically had gave up on YouTube because I never had time, because I was always busy, because on the weekends I would go to my friends because I never got to see her. It didn't. On weekdays I had school, so I didn't have room to post. But this year I'm going to really try to make a schedule. I'm going to try to film Fridays and Saturdays so that I could post videos throughout the school week while I'm at school. So I'm gonna try to do that this year. But yeah, how I would say how you handle both is making a schedule and making sure no matter what, you can set a time in one of the days out of the week, I don't care if it's just one, to film maybe 3 videos in that one day. That's all I gotta say, because if you film 4 videos in one day, boom, you have videos for maybe 2 weeks if you post twice a week or whatever. So yeah, make sure that you have a little schedule plan, or maybe not even a schedule, just something in your mind to guide you. And then make sure that you're producing good quality content, but you're doing a lot of it. Like, you have to do a mass production type of thing. But y'all, that's it in this video. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell right beside it to know when I post another video, because I have a bunch of videos coming and I know y'all gonna enjoy them. Thank y'all for watching this video. I hope y'all really enjoyed this advice, because I was trying to keep it real with y'all, for real. And if you watch it at the end, I want you to comment comment the word sparkle. And I just got this word because my nails are sparkly. If you comment the word sparkle in the comment section below, that's how I know you're a true supporter. And if you don't comment it, I guess you're not supporting me.
What did he say?
But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.